And then he does such a terrible job of explaining himself, too, Mike. I mean, his quote yesterday when asked about regrets, did he regret saying in the press conference in March 25th that there were, that he didn't disrespect any of the women, right? And he basically said that he does have regrets as far as the impact that it's had on the community and people outside of myself. And then he went on eventually to talk about who that includes. And he says that includes males, females, everyone across the world. What does that mean? Right? Well, I mean, so again, the reason why I keep bringing this up is because I've never seen anything like it in the 20 years that I've covered this. And where does it go? Where does it go? Right? I mean, how does he take the field in week one without something happening? Right? The league is good. Something's going to happen between now and week one of some sort. Would you agree?
Oh, it has to.
Okay.
It has to. The only question is it an unpaid suspension that goes through the three-step process where the league proposes the suspension, disciplinary officer makes a decision on whether and to what extent there'll be discipline, and then the commissioner has final say over an appeal if the outcome of the disciplinary officer's proceeding is any discipline at all. The only way the commissioner's appeal jurisdiction is short-circuited is if the finding by retired Judge Sue L. Robinson is no discipline at all. So that's one path. The other path is to put paid leave back on the table. And I know in late March the commissioner said, I probably wouldn't put him on the commissioner exempt list, put him on paid leave. I would just suspend him at this point. Well, that was 3 months ago. A lot's happened since then.
Right.
And I've asked the league multiple times, does what the commissioner said at the press conference at the league meetings in Florida still stand? And they say no comment, and I don't know how to interpret that. But it would be very easy to say, he said what he said, and there's no reason for what he said to not still apply. But I think paid leave makes the most sense because, Rich, what do you do if you're the league? Do you suspend him X number of games and then all of this other evidence comes out and there's more lawsuits and it looks like you were too lenient on him? Do you do a preliminary suspension based on what we know now and you hold the door open for more later? But then it still continues to hover over the NFL. They don't want the whole reason for paid leave. They don't want, during the broadcast of the NFL games, there to be conversation about this kind of stuff. They want these guys who have been involved in incidents that have resulted in serious allegations to be out of sight and out of mind and out of the mouths of the people who are broadcasting the games. So paid leave makes the most sense by far, especially since, Rich, I believe this. You put them on paid leave, all of a sudden those cases move towards settlement. Because he's going to understand the only way I'm going to play is to get these behind me, so he's going to embark on the process of getting them behind him, although it's probably going to be a lot more expensive than it would have been last October.